Hello there, I'm Nita Rose, and in this video we are going to talk about Rave Master, Volume 17, Chapters 130 to 137. Now, in the first chapter of this volume, we see Ellie waking up in a wedding dress about to be married to the Jigglebutt guy, only to realize later that was all a dream. Yeah, way to get over that nightmare fuel. Flu and Grip were happy that she was alive after discovering her body lying on the ground with an empty bottle of poison next to her. She had drank the poison, but only to pretend to be dead and that she was just sleeping. Yeah, like I said in my last video, I don't think anything could kill this girl. They manage to get Ellie out and end up in the forest filled with crystals, but they also end up running into Daru. Plu blows the whistle to call Led, but Daru snatches from him and breaks it. Led still came around along with Saria, Musica, and last but not least, Haru and Ruby. He swung his sword at Daru's sword and breaks it. Now altogether, they are willing to take him down. Every page goes by, with every panel, they seem to get a hit on this guy, give him everything they got. But with all their powers combined, it wasn't enough, as Daru was just standing there smiling. Everything that they throw at him wasn't enough, and then Daru casts a giant black spear, and Saria told everybody to run as she explains the danger of that spell. But Haru plans on defeating him before casting the spell. But suddenly, he and the others can't move as Daru continues casting it. But they manage to survive thanks to Ruby's magic, and he uses his ability to get everyone the same type of magic that Daru has to counteract the spell, which is dark attribute. He explains that there are different types and tells each one of their own types of attributes, although he says later that he's not allowed to let the enemies know. But I expect nothing less from Ruby because he's always got a big mouth. Ruby, of course, tries to take back what he said, but it's too late, as Daru attacks him once again. Ruby takes upon himself to defeat him, and his ability is to reflect his energy back at him, and once again, he is not defeated, but he has been badly wounded, but still not down. Now we get to see the backstory of Daru's past. You see, there was a time in his life when he loved humans, and he wanted to create a society where humans and monsters live together peacefully. He managed to succeed his dreams, but then one incident happens that changed everything. Two kids were playing with each other until one of the little monster boys accidentally slashed a human boy and causes a riot. The humans started beating up on Daru, locked him in a dark place, and this is what caused his heart to turn dark and gain the Shadow Stone after being trapped in that dark place for 100 years. Once hearing his story, everybody tried to reason with him and told him that not all humans are evil. Ruby knows that in the past he was a good guy, but according to Daru, it was all an act. Now I know Haru and the others are trying to get him to understand, but considering what this guy's been through, nothing can change his mind. Not only does he have great hatred for humans, but he also wants ultimate power, and so he throws Ruby away even though he felt pity for the guy and tells Haru not to fight. But Daru has gone too far and they have no other choice but to fight. After hearing about Ruby's pity for him, Daru starts to act strangely, and then the ceiling opens, revealing the night sky. Daru gains his power from the night skies and goes to the re-sign transformation as Lilith shows up telling everyone about Daru's true nature of being the king of the underworld. Lilith continues telling him about his story, and then after he gained the Shadow Stone of Sinclair, he leaves the status of the Demon King. Lilith pledged her loyalty to him until she gets killed off in a blink of an eye. Daru starts attacking the others and Ruby tries to reflect his energy, but it's no good. He took down each member one by one until Haru is the only one left standing. But then suddenly Haru gave out a strange pose. This is a stand that helps Haru gain light within his sword, awakening the 8th form and using it to slash Daru. But instead, Haru is the one who takes the hit, because apparently he was too weak to handle that power. Ellie rushes over to him only to get caught by Daru, and he knows that she's the girl with the Etherion. Musica managed to save Ellie by thrusting his spear into the ground, hitting Daru in the arm. Saria thought back to the time when Ellie was asking her about the Etherion, and then she realized that Ellie's power is Etherion, and decided to use it to their advantage. She casts a spell to summon a small amount of Etherion, but it's causing her a great deal of pain. But she managed to mobilize Daru for Haru to have a chance. But here's the problem. Haru is having trouble standing up, and not only that, he can't even lift his sword. Ellie noticed that Saria's body could no longer handle the Etherion, so she managed to somehow stop it herself. Saria was wondering why she did it, and Ellie told her that she couldn't watch her suffer. offer. Saria was willing to sacrifice herself, but Ellie wasn't having it, so she slapped her. She didn't want her to die. And after Saria realized this, she apologized. But Daru starts attacking once again and everybody falls to the ground. But Haru managed to get back up and use his shirt to tie his hand to his sword, ready to continue his battle. Haru and Daru faced their final battle and they both gave them everything they got. While Haru is running towards him, one of the Rave stones shows imageries of Sheba, the Four Knights, Gale Glory, and Raisha Valentine giving Haru their support from beyond the grave. Haru cut through Daru's barrier and took him down. The Demon King is defeated and everybody's proud of Haru. But then, suddenly, Haru started vanishing, leaving us a great cliffhanger for the next volume. And that wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check out my other parts on TikTok, and don't forget to look me on Discord and X. And I'll see you all next time. Nita Rose out.